Okay, continuation of the last message that I just posted on Facebook for the Habitat for Humanity. It's qualifications: bad, poor, good, great, or excellent, or no credit at all, for the purpose of rebuilding good credit and good standing. Once reviewing your credit in any situation, the purpose is to show your growth in credit and to help to maintain and pay off the bills you have already acquired for a better credit report. Any felonies or misdemeanor convictions of marijuana charges may participate. The reason being is because it's for NACNI, the Native American Cherokee Negro Indians, and of course, traditionally, for tribal purposes, for medicinal purposes, ceremonies and things like that, they smoke marijuana. And it's been legal in Kentucky since 2000, 2001. You can Google it up. It's called medicinal marijuana. Some of them just haven't gotten to a herbalist or a pharmacist that actually prescribes it. Well, not a pharmacist, but a pharmacy that would prescribe it. Some of them haven't built their pharmacies around here in Kentucky yet. Other states have. And if they have, I haven't been informed yet. So, but the thing is, with growing the marijuana, it should be in a pharmacy. So that means where they can still practice both medicines in there. So that way they're not just going for marijuana. All right. Okay. So to they may participate in the program but will have to volunteer at least 15 hours a week to participate. If participating in the tribal cultural tradition of ceremonial purposes and or medicinal purposes with marijuana, you will have to sign a notification with NACNI and the Habitat for Humanity with notification of acknowledgement for NACNI. Your charges will be erased, sealed, or expunged due to culture or heritage, which the possible settlement, for your city, county, state, or federal government. This should ensure you a better mental, physical, and emotional health status. Now, the house or home minimum standard is supposed to be 2,800 square feet house or home on half an acre of land or more. A master suite is needs to be at least 900 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and a guest half bath with shower. Okay, and a basement with 1 room in the as part. What? Of the walkout basement. 1 room in the basement with no windows for a storm room for extreme weather conditions. Okay, house or home when purchasing with monthly payments of $300 to $450 with no interest rate. For a larger family with each child receiving their own room, for additional rooms, $25 added to the monthly payment, for the additional rooms being 250 square feet each. Okay, so that means they'll probably have more than 1 floor in that house. Well, because you don't really count the basement as a floor, it's just the basement. So it may be like 2 floors plus a basement, depending on how the land is shaped and everything like that. Okay. Additional options for the house or home at no extra expense to purchasing customer: whirlpool tubs or jacuzzi tubs or clawfoot tubs, heated floors that are built into the foundation with temperature regulator controls installed in a lockbox, stained glass doors, and stained glass windows. Now, not all of them, just like one or two. German-style windows with roll-down shutters for extreme weather purposes. Granite or marble countertops, and granite or marble tile floors. Now, that doesn't have to go all throughout the house. That may be like in the kitchen or the living room area or something like that, or the den. Alrighty, and ceramic tile floors, Tiffany style ceiling fan fixtures with different style fan blades instead of manufacturer style fan blades, more likely the oval feather fan blades or the oval leaf fan blades. If handicapped, disabled wheelchair ramp, wider doorways, wider hallways, and wider showers. Which means it's supposed to be custom made, customer made. Boy, I was typing too fast. I didn't edit any of my work, so yeah. Somebody's like, she can't spell. Yeah. Sorry, because I can't type too fast, and I was trying to get all my thoughts out because I text slow. Forgive me for that, because I did do the spell check, but I did not read it. So the words are spelled right. It's just because that's another job. A secretary can always retype that and just change those little things. I need one. Or excuse me, what do we call them now? Executive secretaries. That's what we call them now. Okay, now earlier I was speaking on the, what page was that? Okay, because that was, I just got finished reading page 45 and 46. I'm at page 48, but there's something. One of these pages, earlier pages. Jeez. I need to mark these pages. Okay, so it's page 21. So page 21 is also a reference to page 48 in this. So page 48, it talks about the pay. I mean, not the pay, but the jobs for that. Now, they're the repiping crew. Okay, now that also is part of the EECCP team, which I put on there 600 people for that. Now, wait a minute. Team per city of 600 people if the city is larger than 15,000 people. So in Kentucky, or excuse me, in Radcliffe, we have people, about 15,000 people that live in the city or more. So that means that's 600 jobs right there. Now they can actually add more jobs to that. To help with the extreme weather, food piping, whatever. That way they can ensure that they're getting paid 52 weeks out of a year, or at least get paid 52 weeks for the year that they've done the work, even if it took 6 months, like I said. That's to ensure that they're paying their bills, less stress, and be able to take care of their household. I'd like to see that. The only requirements I have is that we hire men and women and try and hire from all different races, nationalities, so that way they can get the education and be happy too. All right, then you have the what is it? The bug zappers. Now those things, those are just, it's like they would install those, so they need a crew for that to install those. But the thing is having someone to design the bug zappers, because I don't want them to look just like, here's the light bug zapping thing and then there's a pole. I wanted to actually have like a competition, give the schools, you know, competition to see what they can design, whether it was the high schools or the colleges, and then have some manufacturers locally in the state of Kentucky build them. But I want different styles. I don't want just one particular style, but I want them to look nice and neat. So some girly type styles to some manly type styles. Not like any Hershey Kisses that they have in the lights in Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania. But that's cute. But just kind of, I don't know, something. We're by a military base, and it's military installation, so I don't know, kind of sprucing up the theme around here. Helicopters, tanks, something, I don't know. Flags, I don't know. Either way it goes. And like something like unique, like that part of my tattoo or something on a pose. Who knows? Made out of glass or something like that. Artistic work. Make it look pretty. Alright, so, and then after they do the bug zappers, they would have the bug collectors that would go through the day, not at night, because that doesn't make sense. They just turn around and get bit up or whatever, have to wear the suits. We don't want them having to wear the suits out there to do that. So they can go ahead and have like at least 100 bug collectors, if not more. Me, myself, I would like to see at least, you know, maybe like 10 each, like 10 lamps where they'd have to collect from, and that means one person would monitor like 10 lamps or something like that. Who knows? Or less. If you leave it up to me, I'd tell you, just for job purposes, each lamp or bug zapper post has a person assigned to it that they got to go to daily to collect the bugs, and then take it to the collection spot so they can get paid. And then have bug sorters, and then each bug sorter would figure out from each lamp what would come out of that. That's me, because they would put each like collection in different bags and mark on the bag where it came from, what lamp post it came from, so that way they could actually have that. Now, I said 30 bug sorters, but it may need more. I think it would need more. I really do. I think I would probably do equal amounts if I change it. So say instead of 30 bug sorters, maybe 100 bug sorters. So that way they could actually start being in the lab and testing them and seeing if they were carrying something or whatever, mosquitoes, whatever it is, with the problems where they were probably flying around the air. Alrighty. And then it was a construction crew of 140, and that's also with the electricians and the technicians. So it was like 100 construction workers, 40 electricians and technicians. May need to increase that number some more, but those would be like the main crew that would train other people. That's not just the main crew, period. So that's just the main crew to help maintain the area. I see that working a lot better that way. So that way when they get out there and they want to build something, they want to build it fast, they're all working together and they know their part. So that was page 48. Okay. For page 50, Fort Knox Federal Credit Union. So I did this, I typed it up on the inside, well, I typed it up and then I submitted it on the inside of the bank through my 800 account that I had before I closed it. Well, before they closed it. Either way it goes. It was entry level with prior training, a 10-week course on banking before official hiring at the rate of $21.58 an hour, $10 additional for health insurance. So that would be $31.58 an hour. So they can pay for their own health insurance, or they should be able to. Total a month would be $5,052.80 before taxes. Total for the 10-week training, $12,632 before taxes. Training room for a 10-week course will be held at the Fort Knox Federal Credit Union in Radcliffe, Kentucky, of the Wilson Road and off the 31W Dixie Highway between Joe Prather. Certified Fort Knox Federal Credit Union Banking School for the federal banking system will be given to the students of those classes, whether they are hired or not, to use as referrals. Only after background checks is ran on them. Okay. Be sure to use 3 different background references and the original places where the incidents happened to back up and verify. Also to call the FBI or the MPs for background checks to confirm before hiring during the 10-week course. Paper money will be used for a training course, but not real money. So like they can go to a store and buy the little fake paper money because don't want them handling real money while they're in the training course, just to keep people from, because you'll be able to sort that out. You should be able to pick up the same play money for the from the Dollar Tree. I think they have it at the Dollar Tree or Judy's Gags and More or Spencer's for the best for better assistance and training course. This way there is no miscounting. Okay, the second level of banking initiating accounts, startup accounts for the second level of hiring is $85,000 a year before taxes. Third level of banking, money handling as tellers at $115,000 yearly before taxes. Fourth level, vault banking, $150,000 yearly before taxes. Secretaries at $140,000 a year before taxes. Bank managers at $200,000 yearly before taxes. Bank directors at $210,000 yearly before taxes. Bank vice president at $500,000 yearly before taxes. Bank president at $750,000 yearly before taxes. That's how Fort Knox Federal Credit Union Bank. Okay.